Hi, I'm Kim Stanley, and I am the instructor of the Health 210 online nutrition course. Welcome to the course. I hope that you are going into Canvas and kind of looking around and getting your feel for things. This is a solely online course, so everything that you're going to be doing is going to be submitted into Canvas. So there's no in-person requirements for it. So it's all going to be online, which can be very nice and convenient. It does take a lot of planning on your behalf to kind of get your own schedule working. But I hope this is going to be a great and beneficial course for you during this semester. So I just want to go over just a couple quick things, just a little introduction about the course and how the course works, and just give a brief a greeting and overview. So first and foremost, like I said, this course is going to be all on Canvas. And when you go into Canvas, there are going to be several important things you're going to see, but the first one is going to be the syllabus. And that course syllabus is going to have all of your due dates. It's going to talk about the assignments that are due. I'm going to have all that general information that's in the syllabus. And another important thing it's going to have is the information for your textbook. There is a required textbook for this course. You can't complete the course without the textbook. So you're going to need to order that textbook, and that information is going to be found in your syllabus. So you'll read that syllabus, you'll order your textbook, and all of the due dates for the semester are listed in the syllabus. And one thing I recommend for everyone is just to make your own little calendar, planner, whatever it is that keeps you organized, to go ahead and plan ahead for all of your due dates during the course of the semester. For the most part, with the exception of, I know there's at least one school holiday that we're going to have, but for the most part, your assignments are going to be due on Mondays. And they'll be due at 11:59 p.m. And then when you have tests, those tests are going to be due on Fridays at 11:59 p.m. But those specific dates are going to be found in your syllabus. So going through the course, a few things I want to mention is the course is going to consist of 16 chapters, and those are going to be broken down into units. So there are going to be 5 units that are covered, and there's going to be a test for each one of those units. But for every chapter, we basically cover a chapter a week. There are a couple weeks later on in the semester where we double up. So those are come with like chapters 10 and 11 and 12 and 13. Those are going to double up. But for the most part, we cover a chapter a week. So you'll read the chapter in your textbook, and on Canvas there's an outline for every chapter, and I encourage you to print those outlines out, to do whatever it is that keeps you organized, however you work best. But if you fill out those outlines as you read through the chapter, it's going to be very, very beneficial for you to look back, to study and to review for the test and for the cumulative exam that's at the very end of the semester. So basically, you're going to be creating your own study guides as you go. So you'll have those outlines to help you through each chapter. And at the end of each chapter, there's going to be an assignment that's going to be due. And those assignments are either going to be 4 essay questions, 4 discussion questions that you'll answer, or a quiz. So it just depends on the chapter. So you're going to have one or the other that you'll complete. For the essay questions, like I said, there'll be 4 of those. And one thing I want to mention is when you respond to those, just please number them 1, 2, 3, 4, and put your corresponding answers to that, as opposed to answering them in like a full paper. I want you to answer them each to correspond with the questions. And then when you have quizzes, those quizzes will be timed, and there'll be 1 attempt that you'll have at those quizzes. So the other thing is, for most of your chapters, there's also going to be a discussion board post due. And for those discussion board posts, what you'll need to do is you'll need to put your response to, there'll be a prompt. You'll put your response to the prompt. And the other thing that you're going to need to do is respond to 2 of your classmates. So, and these are going to help us stay engaged. They're going to help us build community within the course, and just kind of give us that classroom feel, that feeling of community, that we're learning together and we're doing things together in the course. So again, all of those assignments, all those due dates will be found in your syllabus. And as I said, at the end of each unit, you're going to have a test. And so there'll be 5 tests during the semester. They're going to be multiple choice tests, 1 attempt at them. They'll be timed. And also you'll have a unit discussion board. And same thing, you'll respond to the prompt, and you'll respond to 2 classmates. So that's kind of how that's set up. you will also have a project that's going to be due a little bit later in the semester. And for that project, what you'll do is you will track your diet and your activities for 7 days. And you're going to put that in a program that you select. So in the instructions for the project, I kind of give you some options that you can choose from. You can choose your own. I know that several times there are students who already come into the class and they say, this is something that I already use. Is this okay to use? So you'll select a program, and you'll track your diet and your activities for 7 days. You'll compile all that data, and you're going to answer some discussion questions about that. A couple of things I want to note about that. First and foremost, it is not about how good or bad your diet and activities are. It's not about that at all. It's all about being able to run analysis on the data. And the other thing I want to mention is if there is a reason that it might not be in your best interest to do that right now, to kind of nitpick and track at your diet and your activities. There are a couple other options that you can choose from for the project. There are some criteria for some mock-up folks who you can track their diet for the week and their activities for the week. And those are instructions that are in the project. As it gets closer, we'll talk more and more about that. But I just want you to put that on your radar, that that project is going to be due later on in the semester. Couple of other things. There is a section, so I want you to go to your syllabus. I want you to read over that, order your textbook, make note of your due dates, and I want you to go to the student orientation section that's in Canvas. And you'll read through that section. There's some descriptions about how the course works. Some of the stuff I've already mentioned, but it's that in a lot more detail. And I want you to also, there are going to be 2 assignments that are there. There's going to be a course understanding quiz, and there's also going to be a student orientation bio post. And that quiz is just going to be based on that information that's in your syllabus and that's in the description of the student orientation section. And the bio post is just going to be an introduction about yourself. So just introduce yourself, your major interests, whatever it is that thing you think will help your classmates get to know you a little bit better. And you'll need to respond to at least 2 of your other classmates, but certainly respond to as many as you wish. But those 2 assignments are going to be worth extra credit. And that's going to be the only extra credit that's offered in the course. So what you can do is you can go ahead and you can start off this course the very first week of the course with bonus points. And I think that's a great way to get started, to get going. You can take that quiz as many times as you need to earn all 10 points. That's the only quiz you can do that for, but take advantage of that and use that bio post and get those bonus points, stock them up, and that'll help you just get a great start off to the semester. And once you're done with that, we're going to start off with Chapter 1 in the textbook. So go ahead, get your textbook, begin reading Chapter 1, and you'll be working on your assignment for Chapter 1. So I am available. I am here to help. That's what I'm here to do. So if you ever have any questions, the easiest and quickest way to reach me by email. We can make an appointment to have further discussions about things, any issues, any concerns. Like I said, just feel free to reach out. I'm here to help. And let me know if you have any questions as you get going. But I'm looking forward to a great semester, and let's go ahead and get into Canvas and get going. All right, thank you so much.